Hello darlings, and welcome back to my channel. It is about that time again for another episode of Scent Talk, where I discuss my weekly fragrances, how they performed, and overall if I'm going to keep them in my collection. So stay tuned for what I wore this past week. I got on my little winter beanie, honey, because it is freezing outside and we are supposed to get a snowstorm, yet another one. And then later on in the week, honey, our high is only going to be a -8. Okay, that's the high for the day, and the low for the day is a -15. So you guys already know I have to wear some beast mode perfumes, and I'm going to continue from the previous scent talk where I talked about Battle of the Sweets. So this is still going to be Battle of the Sweets, but this is going to be part 2 of Battle of the Sweets, because there's nothing like a nice strong sweet perfume in the midst of the winter. So let's get started right on the fragrances that I wore. Okay, so as you see in the thumbnail, I did pick up this Lancome's Trésor La Nuit à la Folie. So I decided to pull her out because before I give you a review, I definitely want to wear this first to get a full wear of this perfume, to give you guys a full review of how I feel about this Trésor La Nuit à la Folie. This bottle is so nice. Love this. I did go in kind of light with this because this is strong like the original. So I did go in a little bit light. I only sprayed 4. It did last me around 8 hours and I didn't receive any compliments. But what I will let you guys know right now, I do prefer the original over this one. This one is still nice, but this is really smoky. Like, it dries down smoky on me. And I don't know if that's coming from the sandalwood or what, but it's kind of like really smoky. I did go in with this Trésor La Nuit à la Folie. And you guys, the newest release is getting ready to come out and I can't wait. So I am saving my coins. I'm not going to buy anything else. I'm on a no buy until March 1st, unless I just can't help myself. That is the only exception of perfume that I'm going to pick up, is the newest release of this Trésor. So I definitely am looking forward to that. But this one, my day was okay with this one. This is sweet. This is a very sweet fragrance. For the level of sweetness, I would give it a 4. Very sweet. It is long lasting, but it's really smoky. So yeah, I did go in with this Trésor La Nuit à la Folie. And this next perfume that I picked up was the Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. I did pick up the Gold Couture because this is another sweet perfume. And in my previous scent talk, I did pick up Viva La Juicy Sucre. You guys, this is sweet too, but the Sucre is a little bit sweeter than this. But I still wanted to pick this up and wear this one. And this, to me, this is a caramel. It's a caramel sweetness, but it also has a little bit of a freshness to it. So I did go in with this Viva La Juicy Gold, but I did have to spray this really heavy. I went in with 12 sprays of this because this is one of those perfumes that, honey, you know, from the Viva La Juicy line, that does not last, okay? It doesn't last unless you overspray. So I could not see myself going in like 4 or 5. Now with Viva La Juicy, you got to overspray Viva La Juicy for it to last. So I did go in with 12. I didn't receive any compliments, but that's okay. You know, sometimes that happens. And as far as the level of sweetness, I would give this one a 3. It's not overly sweet, but it's still sweet, and it does fall in the category of my sweet perfumes. So again, I would give this a 3, and this is Viva La Juicy's Gold Couture. And the next one I picked up was from the House of Viktor and Rolf, and I picked up this Flowerbomb Nectar. She is a sweet bomb, okay? And this packaging is adorable. Look at the bottle on this. Very nice, you guys, and very expensive, okay? This Flowerbomb Nectar. This Flowerbomb Nectar is gonna throw you back a good 120, 30. This size bottle, I can't remember, I think it was 120. This is only the 1.6 ounce. Now the biggest size, the largest size is 3 ounces, honey. That's like 170. Very expensive, and it's not on a discounted website. So, you know, I definitely would say try this before you buy this. Try to get a sample, honey, before you go in and you splurge on this. But it's definitely worth the price tag because it's sweet. This is sweet, and it lasts all day long. I went in, I added an extra spray. I usually only spray 4. I went in with 5, and it lasted me 12 plus hours. I was able to smell this. This is like, it's thick, it's syrupy, and it lasts all day. And she definitely sits high for me on sweetness, and I would give her a 5. She is a 5 for the level of sweetness. So I definitely had to throw this one in as one of my sweet perfumes that I wore for the week. Guys, every time I wear this, I always receive compliments. So yes, I did receive compliments on this one, and I just love this scent. It's so pretty and sweet, and it almost has a little bit of like a licorice scent to it, but it's just the sweetness of it. And if I'm not mistaken, this does have orange blossom in it, you guys, because I do smell a little bit of a sharpness, but it's a sweet sharpness. It's so pretty. Love this. So if you have not tried this Flowerbomb Nectar from Viktor & Rolf, I highly recommend that you go out and you try or get a sample, because she sits very high and she's a very sweet beauty. Love this one. Okay, and this next one, I have not picked her up since the summer. This one right here, it could be worn, I would say, in the summer as well as in the winter. It is a little heavy though, but it is geared more towards a summer fragrance. But to me, it's strong enough to last in the winter. So I did go in with my Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder. You guys, this is such a nice scent of vanilla, but it's also very sweet. This is a very sweet perfume. And OMG, this smells so good. I love this. And I did go in a little bit heavy with this. I went in with 6 sprays to make sure it would last me. I smelled this all day long, and it did hit my clothes, and this scent is still in my clothes. I really love this Bronze Goddess, and she is definitely sweet. Okay, it is more of like a vanilla sweet, not like a sugary sugar bomb sweet, but it's still a very sweet perfume. And like I said, I went in just a little bit heavy with this, you guys, and I definitely received compliments. And I have not picked this up in a while, so my husband did smell this on me and he really liked it. So this Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder is so good. I love this one. And again, this is another one that I picked up that I have not worn since the summertime, but she is good for the summer, and she would definitely last you in the winter. So if 6 is not enough, I would say just increase the sprays, but 6 did very good for me. And again, this is Bronze Goddess. This is the Eau Fresh version of Bronze Goddess. I do believe this is a 2017 or 2018, I can't remember. You guys, I don't know if they came out with a new one for 2018, so I do believe this was a 2017 version. But I did pick this up from Dillard's, and I did pay full price. I didn't get this as a discount, but that's okay, because I do really like this perfume. And this was my second time actually purchasing this. I had this years ago, and I used up I had the smaller bottle, and I used it up, you guys. So I knew that I wanted to get this again, and I did buy it right before I went on vacation. So yeah, so I definitely want to get another wear of this Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder. So definitely check her out, because she's really sweet. And on the level of sweetness, I will give her a 3. She's a sweet, but she's not overly sweet, but definitely a pretty suntanny type of scent of sweet. Very pretty vanilla scent, and also has a little bit of coconut in it. So it's like a sweet coconutty vanilla scent. Very pretty. Love this one. And again, this is Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder. And the next perfume that I picked up, you guys, is another sweet one. And this is Dolce&Gabbana. This is Perfume. And this is an Eau de Parfum. This smells so pretty and yummy, you guys. This is so good. And it's mature, but it's very sweet. And what I really get out of this is the orange blossom. It's really sharp. This perfume is so gorgeous. I didn't wear this several times since I picked this up. This does have some similarities. This Fantasy from Britney Spears, but you guys, this is way more mature. This Fantasy does have that kiwi note that I have to be really careful with. When it comes to this Dolce&Gabbana Perfume, you guys, this lasts a long time, and this is very sweet. Love this. So I am so glad I did find this at TJ Maxx. And I'm also, and you look, you can see where I'm at. Y'all can tell I've been spraying the mess out of this. This was like all the way full, okay? And that is where I'm at with this Dolce&Gabbana Perfume. Definitely been spraying her. And you guys, I do want to try the intense version. Now, I did see the intense version at TJ Maxx, but honey, I wasn't here for that price, okay? The intense version, I think it was the smaller. This is the full bottle. This is the 3.3. So it was like the 1.7 ounce. They wanted $50 for the 1.7. No, ma'am, honey. I said I would definitely be looking on perfume.com, FragranceNet, and Amazon to see which one is the better deal for me. 9 times out of 10, I will find it. But I really want to try it. But I'm not going to buy any more perfume, honey, until March 1st. Okay, I am on a no buy until March 1st. But the only one that I have an exception for is when that new Trésor perfume comes out. I'm definitely going to buy her. Okay, so the intense version, I will try to find a sample of it so I can try it, because I don't want to buy the full bottle. I don't like it. you know, I don't want to be wasting coins on perfumes that I really don't like. So I'm being very cautious on blind purchasing. I'm going off of my samples. But yeah, I definitely want to try the intense version of this Dolce&Gabbana Perfume. But she is so pretty. And as far as the level of sweetness, it's a mature sweet, but I will give it a 4 because it's still very sweet and creamy and just gorgeous. Let me give her another sniff because it's so pretty and good. I love this. And again, this is a Dolce&Gabbana Perfume. This one that I say for last, I have fell in love with this fragrance, but it is Scandal from Jean Paul Gaultier. You guys, this is so sweet and honey. This is the epitome of honey. So if you like a honey scent, definitely try this. But you guys, I know this has orange blossom in it because it's a little sharp. And this lasts me all day long. I went in with 4 sprays of this. This lasted the whole day and I got several compliments. I just love this Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier. Guys, just love this. And like I said, I did receive several compliments, and every time I spray this, because I've been spraying this a lot before I go to bed, and my husband, he always say, "What you didn't spray, girl?" And he says it to me every time, you guys, and I always tell him it's this Scandal, and he said that is really strong, but it's so strong, sweet, syrupy, and it's delicious. I love this. You guys, I'm really not a fan of the Classique. Okay, that orange blossom and that is like just a little bit too strong and piercing for me, but this one, the piercing strongness of that orange blossom is toned down with the honey. You guys, this is so gorgeous. I love this Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier, and so glad that I picked it up. And I am so intrigued to try Scandal by Night. You guys, it's intense. So it's like the intense version of this. I can just not imagine what that smells like. I want to sample it first before I try it. I don't want to blind purchase it because it is expensive. Okay, it is up there. It's $100 and some, you guys. So I do not want to blind purchase that. I want to try it. But so far right now, I am loving Scandal, so I definitely want to try Scandal by Night. So again, I did pick up this Scandal. Let me put it on up here so you guys can see this bottle. And then also see look at the legs on there. Oh, this bottle is so nice. I love it. It's nice and heavy. I love this. You guys, so I am just making sure before I do the review, because it's coming, honey, it's coming. But before I do the review, I'm making sure to wear her several times so I can really give you the tea, which you already know I like it. But you know, I'm gonna give you the real tea, the full tea on this Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier. So definitely be looking out for that. Okay, you guys, so this does conclude episode 18 of Scent Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed my Battle of the Sweets 2. And if you have not watched part 1, I will definitely leave a card up here. And also, I will link it down in the description box so you can check that out. But I do thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you have any of these sweet perfumes, comment down below and let me know your thoughts. If you've tried any of these or how these work out for you, because you already know I want to hear your thoughts on these sweet perfumes, honey, because right now, like I said, we're supposed to be getting a snowstorm, and these perfumes are perfect for colder weather. Now, as far as it goes for the hot weather, I don't know. You can still spray them, but I would just say be kind of cautious on how many you spray, because if you're in a warm climate, you don't want to go overboard with these, because these will definitely become cloying. These perfumes are not to be played with because they are strong and they are sweet. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.